Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Back in motion now. That's reeled in. It's Brown. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. On the run, it's Maffa. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Blaningstewart. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind them. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
On the run, it's Maffa. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
2nd down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Clemson 3, Michigan 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Klubnik. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made inside the 10.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, it's Orji. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Wolverines are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Pulls it in. It's Loveland. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball, trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Orji. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
That makes the score Clemson 10, Michigan.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Orji. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Orji. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play called. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. They put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The Tigers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 17, Michigan 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the single back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. And now the defense able to bring him down.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. It's now
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Back to throw. It's Orji. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now they get set to kick it away.
number 96, set to kick this one off.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great move in the open field. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To the air, it's Orji. Close to the tight end. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands, it's Edwards. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, straight blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.